6 memory work. This week and the weeks moving forward are going to look different than my previous weeks because I want to make sure that I'm following the rules and doing things correctly. I will not be showing any CC material or singing strictly only CC songs. So I will do chants and the songs that I come up with myself. And if anything is different than the guide, I will let you know. Like for this week, week 6, tell me about some ancient Greeks. The answer here is not the history sentence that is in the guide. This is an aid, a little extra thing to help remember the names and facts from the history sentence, but is not the history sentence itself word for word. If that ever happens, if I have something on my board that is different than the guide, I will let you know. This week it is just the history sentence that is different. And that is going to be pretty much how things are, how my board is going to look from here on out. I won't be using timeline cards or CC maps and or songs. So let's timeline. India's Mauryan Empire, Mayans of Mesoamerica, Punic Wars, Rome conquers Greece. Roman conquers Greece. Here's that. Roman dictator Julius Caesar, Caesar Augustus and the Pax Romana. Pax Romana was just peace. John the Baptist. We go over that, and then we would roll these, and they say, I don't want to do that one. I don't want to do that one either. I'd spin. I can't get up and spin. Okay, so plug nose and do it fast. I'm going to do it fast, but not plug my nose. If we were in class, I'd plug my nose, but I want to do the hand motions with it still. So, India's Mauryan Empire, Mayans of Mesoamerica, Punic Wars, Rome conquers Greece. It just kind of slides off because it's greasy. So you have Yar conquers Greece. Rome conquers Greece. Roman dictator Julius Caesar, Caesar Augustus and the Pax Romana. Okay, that's timeline. Math, 11s and 12s. First, we're going to say the multiplication facts. We're going to run through them real quick. 1 times 11 is 11. 2 times 11 is 22. Should do this. 3 times 11 is 33. 4 times 11 is 44. 5 times 11 is 55. 6 times 11 is 66. 7 times 11 is 77. 8 times 11 is 88. 9 times 11 is 99. 10 times 11 is 110. 11 times 11 is 121. 12 times 11 is 132. 13 times 11 is 143. 14 times 11 is 154. 15 times 11 is 165. Then skip count. 11, 22, 33, 44, 55, 66, 77, 88, 99, 110, 121, 132, 143, 154, 165. Do the same thing with the 12s. 1 times 12 is 12, 2 times 12 is 24, 3 times 12 is 36, 4 times 12 is 48, 5 times 12 is 60, 6 times 12 is 72, 7 times 12 is 84, 8 times 12 is 96, 9 times 12 is 108, 10 times 12 is 120, I know that. 11 times 12 is 134, 12 times 12 is 144. 13 times 12 is 156, and 14 times 12 is 168, 15 times 12 is, then we would skirt 80, 12, 24, 36, 48, 60, 72, 84, 96, 108, 120, 132, 144, 156, 168, 180. Then after that, skip counted and went to the multiplication facts. Then we will play a game called Math Potato, which is just like hot potato, except it's with math. So everyone would sit in a circle and they would have a ball. We would start skip counting as our song, and every time we paused in our skip counting song, whoever is holding the ball would have to give the math fact for that. For example, 11, 20, 2, 30, 3, 44, stop. 4 times 11 is 44. Okay, continue. 55, 66, 77, 88, 99, stop. Whoever's holding the ball would have to say 9 times 11 is 99. And we would continue and do that for the rest of the 11s and the 12s. That way we have our multiplication facts and skip counting in there and a game. Okay, English, prepositions. Down, during, except, for, from. Again, down, during, except, for, from. To understand how these prepositions work, we put it in a story with lamb chops, of course. So we have English prepositions. Let me get my hands situated here. Okay, English prepositions. Lamb moves down the board during English, except when she sleeps. She is our puppet for English, and now she moves away from the board. Down, during, except, for, from. Lamb moves down the board during English, except when she sleeps. She is our puppet for English, and now moves away from the board. Down, during, except, for, from. Prepositions. That's English. Okay, history. Tell me about some ancient Greeks. Like I said, this is not the history sentence in your guide, so please refer to your guide. But this is a nice extra way to remember it. I would take out my puppets, and we will have the owl for Homer. And as an extra, I might say, Homer was a poet, and now we know it. Then I would take out my pig for Pythagoras. Pythagoras solved math problems. I make the P stand out. Pythagoras solved math problems. Then I will take out, which I got an idea from one of my comments, just a plain old sock for Socrates. Socrates was a philosopher who thought of secrets. Again, emphasize the S's. Socrates was a philosopher who thought of secrets. And do it as a sock. Socrates. Archimedes. Oh, where did Archimedes go? There he is. Okay. Archimedes' inventions are used for water and war. Inventor. Archimedes, inventor. Archimedes' inventions are used for water and war. Archimedes, inventor. I would probably pass these out, and someone would be Homer, and someone would be Pythagoras, someone would be Socrates with the sock, and someone would be Archimedes. And we would, they would take turns having them, and we should probably, I only have 7 kids in my class, so do this twice, and everyone gets a turn. So it's fun, and everyone's included. Tell me about some ancient Greeks. Homer, a famous poet. Pythagoras, a famous mathematician. Socrates, a famous philosopher. And Archimedes, a famous inventor, shaped Western ideas. Ancient Greek city-states were among the first democracies. That's history. Latin. Second declensions. Singular. Us, I, o, o. Us, I, o, o. Us, I, o, o. Singular, second declensions. Of course, we take out lamb. Us, I, o, o. Us, I, o, o. Us, I, o, o. Singular, second declensions. Okay, now we can continue. I orum is os is. I orum is os is. I orum is os is. Plural, second declensions. And again, the week 6 Latin is the same as the week 5. So after we set it, then I would give everybody an opportunity to come say it behind the board with Latin lamb. And I would feed them the sounds or what they needed to say if they needed it. Science. What are the major groups of vertebrates? Last week was invertebrates. This week is vertebrates. And it's to the tune of Rockin' Robin. And it sounds like this. This one I can sing. What are the major groups of vertebrates? The major groups of vertebrates are fish, amphibian, reptiles, mammals, and birds. Vertebrates have backbones. That's science. Say it. Sing it. Oh, I forgot to use Bob. Poor Bob. I always get forgotten about. All right, let's try that again. Okay, what are the major groups of vertebrates? What are the major groups of vertebrates? The major groups of vertebrates are fish, amphibians, reptiles, mammals, and birds. Vertebrates have backbones. Geography, ancient Greece. Right here is the Mediterranean Sea that looks like a duck. The very back part here that sticks up is the Aegean Sea. And then this sticking out is Greece. The whole thing is Greece, also called the Balkan Peninsula. Looking at the map and locating where our places are, we are talking for geography. It is ancient Greece. We have Macedonia and Greece, which is the Balkan Peninsula. Aegean Sea, right here, and the island of Rhodes, and this long one of Crete, which I think if you really look at the shape of Crete, it looks like a snail. So I told my kids that Crete is the island that looks like the snail. Okay, so geography, ancient Greece. Put to the tune of Zero to Hero from Hercules, the movie. Ancient Greece, Macedonia, this is Greece, Balkan Peninsula, Aegean Sea, back of the duck, it's the small part that sticks up. Now for the islands, Rhodes is tiny, Crete is under that long and skinny. Now I know ancient Greece, Mediterranean Sea, northeast. All right, one more time, geography, ancient Greece. Ancient Greece, Macedonia, this is Greece, Balkan Peninsula, Aegean Sea, the back of the duck, it's the small part that sticks up. Now for the islands, Rhodes is tiny, Crete is under that long and skinny. Now I know ancient Greece, Mediterranean Sea, northeast. And that's week 6. Hope that helps.
I almost forgot. Special shout-outs to Kate Kelly!
This is Greece, Balkan Peninsula, Aegean Sea, back of the duck. It's the small part that sticks